Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Thursday, July 9th, 2020. Boy, we have a lot to talk about, so let's just dive right into it. Currently, not too bad, a bit muggy out there, but no precipitation, so that's certainly good. We have some fog reducing visibility below a mile in parts of the Catskills and Hudson River Valley. Visibility everywhere else ranging anywhere from about 1 to 3 miles in fog and low clouds. Now, the fog and low clouds will lift and burn off by the time we get to the middle part of this morning, and then after that, pretty much a scattered cloud cover. Temperatures range from the lower to mid 70s throughout the region as we had that steamy tropical air mass in place. When we take a look at our surface map, well, we all know about our low pressure system festering down there towards the North Carolina coast. We have some interesting observations I'm going to show you in just a moment that has adjusted our forecast just a bit, made it a little bit faster and a little bit further east. Also, we have a cold front back here. This is going to be moving through on Saturday evening, producing additional showers and thunderstorms combined with the storm that's going to be moving through for tomorrow. Now, let's talk about these observations. Here's our infrared satellite picture. Basically, it allows you to see cold cloud tops, right? Notice where all the cold cloud tops are. They're all out here, okay? Our surface low pressure system is here, and our upper level low is here. Now, what's supposed to happen is that this gets pulled back west. But so far, no go. It hasn't been happening. It hasn't developed yet. And the low pressure system off of the North Carolina coast hasn't really wrapped that deep thunderstorms and deep moisture around the low level center yet. Now, there's still time for it to do that. But based on these observations, this would suggest that the heaviest rainfall, when you're talking about 5-6 inches of rain that's showing up in some mild guns, is more likely to remain off the coast than on the coastal plain. Still, it's going to be tracking close enough to produce some very heavy rainfall for the New Jersey coast, for Long Island, New York City Metro, and Connecticut, and off towards southern New England. So we're still looking at a 1 to 3 inch rainfall event there. However, as you head further west, towards basically western New Jersey, and eastern Pennsylvania, the Catskills, the Poconos, it's going to be more of a scattered shower and thunderstorm type threat with about 1/4 of an inch to 1.25 inches of rainfall expected in those locations. Now, if this starts to wrap back towards the west and you start to see a whole bunch of these cold cloud tops down here by the time we get to this afternoon or this evening, then that would mean that the storm is jogging further west and that we're seeing that wrap around. And then we'd have to increase our rainfall totals further west towards the Delaware River Valley. But thus far, not seeing that. So we'll continue to monitor that. As far as our visible satellite picture is concerned, as the sun is rising, you see all the low clouds and fog hanging around the region. This is just a perfect indication of the amount of moisture that's in the atmosphere. And we talked about this yesterday. This isn't going away anytime too soon, guys. This is going to be our weather pattern for quite some time. Steamy, tropical, humid, not too hot. We're not talking about 95, 100. That's further west, but definitely uncomfortable. It's summer. What are you going to do? So let's dive into this weather pattern and forecast. Now for today, look for scattered cloud cover and isolated showers possible over the interior, but overall pretty much a quiet day. Temperatures will range from the lower to mid 80s on the coast and upper 80s to lower 90s everywhere else. For tonight on through tomorrow, that low pressure system will be lifting up towards our area. Look for increasing cloud cover with showers developing towards the morning hours. Low temperatures in the lower to mid 70s. For tomorrow afternoon, periods of rain along the coast, more scattered as you move inland. That rain will be heavy at times. There is a potential for some localized flash flooding. Temperatures will range from the lower to mid 80s throughout the region. On Saturday, the low pressure system starts to exit with rain in the morning. Then we get a break in the afternoon hours. Let's say from about 11 a.m. to, let's say, 4 p.m. Okay. Meanwhile, this cold front will be approaching from the west in the evening hours. So 5 to, let's say, 10 p.m., you're going to be a threat for additional showers and thunderstorms. But there's going to be a break between this storm leaving and this cold front coming in. Temperatures on Saturday range from the lower to mid 70s for lows, and high temperatures range from the mid 80s to lower 90s along the immediate coast, mid 90s everywhere else. Now, the reason why it's going to be hotter is because in that break, you're going to have sunshine, You're going to allow the atmosphere to warm up, and it's still going to remain rather tropical. On Sunday, cold front pushes off the coast, still a threat for an isolated shower, but pretty much a repeat of what we're seeing today. Most locations will just have scattered cloud cover. Temperatures will range from the upper 60s to lower 70s for lows, and lower to mid 80s on the coast, upper 80s to lower 90s everywhere else. On Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're going to have these frontal boundaries hanging around and being a real pest. Basically what we've been seeing, okay? So fog in the morning, isolated widely scattered shower and thunderstorm in the afternoon, and temperatures ranging from the upper 60s to lower 70s for lows, and lower to mid 80s on the coast, and upper 80s to mid 90s everywhere else. So those mid 90s will basically depend on how much sunshine you get at any particular location. And then on Thursday, we're going to have another cold front that's going to be moving through in the afternoon and evening hours with a threat for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Look for lows in the upper 60s to lower 70s and high temperatures in the lower to mid 80s along the coast and mid to upper 80s over the rest of the region. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, and as always, stay safe out there.